Hello again. My name is Shion Timothy Joseph from the Pace Institute of Karate in Fairfield. This week, we're going to introduce our last of our wrist grabs, which is called a double wrist grab. Again, I'd like to introduce Sensei Stephen Andron, my assistant again, in the last few weeks, helping me with our wrist grabs. Last couple weeks, we were talking about attention grabbers. Tension grabber number 1, same side wrist grab. Second week, did tension grabber number 2, cross wrist grab. Today, we're going to talk about a double wrist grab, and Sensei will demonstrate it. Again, as I talked about in the previous 2 weeks, I'm not really fond of this movement because he is wide open, I am wide open. But like we said again, what we talked about in the last previous weeks is this is an attention grabber. It might not be where he's trying to hurt me, just trying to grab my attention. So there is a non-lethal way and then there's a lethal way to handle this. We're handling this in more of a non-lethal way first. And if we have to, then we can incorporate a little bit more advanced techniques and that we can stop that person in their tracks. So today we have a double wrist grab where he's grabbing me, he's pulling me maybe back, trying to get my attention. What we're going to do today is we're going to take our hands and we're going to bring them together and kind of clasp them together. I'm going to take one foot, whether it be my left or my right. I'm going to step in the middle of the stance. As I do that, I'm going to drive up with my elbows. As I drive up with my elbows, I'm going to bring my hands back to my shoulder. The reason for that is that I bring my hands straight up, I'm going to hit myself in my own face or in my nose, and I don't want to do that. So from here, as I bring my hands together, I step forward, I drive up with my elbows, and bring my hands to my shoulders. Now you can see here, as I bring my hands up, my elbows up, not only do I have a hidden technique, which is an empty strike with my elbow coming up, but from here, if I have to, I have a double hammerfist strike that I can use to the face if I have to go to plan B. So most of these techniques that we were talking about from week 1 with our double wrist or wrist grabs has to do with non-lethal, non-combative first. If this person's grabbing onto me, is trying to really hurt me, well then from here I go to plan B. From here I can strike, I can grab on, knee kick from this position here, I can front kick from this position here, come in with an empty strike again to the face where it kind of does a little more damage. But again, just something to get off me. I bring my hands together, I step in the middle of a stance, nice and deep, good balance, drive up with my elbows to my shoulder. From here, I can back up into a fighting stance or prepared stance to be ready for anything that's coming on. Or from here, I'm already in his distance, I can strike, knee strike from this position, elbow strike, or what have you. So this is our last of our tension grabbers, which we call wrist releases. Hopefully you've been practicing the last 3 weeks. Hopefully they work and you've been using them with either a loved one or a friend of yours. Again, if you have any comments, please comment on our YouTube page or Facebook page, and we will see you next week.